Sacred identities, the rights and responsibilities of two-spirit people. There's two great spirits living inside of you. One is a female, one is a male. Mane Chikabe. Two-spirit people served many responsibilities in the Great Lakes tribal communities. These responsibilities included being spiritual leaders, medicine people, representatives, and many other important roles. Due to colonization and ignorance among European Americans, they were forced to give up these important responsibilities and had to fight to gain back their rightful place in their communities. The term two-spirit refers to an indigenous person who embodies both masculine and feminine spirits, transcending the Western concept of gender binaries. Two-spirit individuals may be assigned female at birth, but feel drawn to traditionally male roles, assigned male at birth, but feel drawn to female roles, or express a fluid combination of both. Two-spirit person Myra Lamare explains this in much greater detail.
Both. It's neither up or down, but it's in the middle.
It is important to emphasize that two-spirit is a culturally specific identity that belongs to indigenous communities. This means that non-indigenous individuals should not adopt or use this term to describe themselves, as it is deeply rooted in indigenous traditions, languages, and spiritual beliefs. Before European colonization, two-spirit individuals were highly regarded within many indigenous communities. They were often seen as sacred and vital members of society due to their ability to embody both masculine and feminine qualities. Their perspectives were valued in decision-making as they were believed to have unique insight from both gendered experiences. Two-spirit people often had important and respected responsibilities, such as being healers and medicine people, being educators and caretakers, being the warriors and hunters, or the artists and craftspeople for their tribes, along with many other important responsibilities. In the Dakota, Ojibwe, and Cree tribes, two-spirit individuals participated in both traditionally male and female activities, such as engaging in warfare while also practicing weaving or other crafts. They were often recognized as spiritual leaders and played crucial roles in the well-being of their communities. They often led spiritual ceremonies and powwows for their tribes. Elder and two-spirit person Mane Chikabe explains this best.
Being two-spirit, we were born that way. I mean, way back, like my grandmother used to say, way back 7 generations after 7 generations, she's been told that two-spirit people exist with the First Nations people, and they did not say, oh, they're you two, you're living together, shame on you. They didn't say that. She said they loved each other.
The terminology for two-spirit people varies across indigenous languages and cultures. Some examples include the Dakota words winkte or winkta, and the Ojibwe word nish manadoeg. These words are evidence to show that the strict binary norms imposed by Western society are not historically present in the Dakota and Ojibwe tribes. While we have the term two-spirit, many indigenous people prefer to use the original terms within their communities. Many use the original terms to feel a closer connection to their ancestors, and because they want to reclaim their language. It is important to note that when colonizers came to North America, the native language and teachings were the first to be outlawed. Doing this disrupted the cycle of teachings and education about what it means to be two-spirit from being passed down. This made it even easier for Europeans to continue to impose bigotry on later indigenous generations because they were not being taught the original teachings. With the arrival of European colonizers, two-spirit individuals were among the first to be targeted for erasure and persecution. Colonizers feared them because two-spirit people did not fit into their idea of what humans must be like. Colonizers also realized the important responsibilities two-spirit people held within their communities. Recognizing their significance, colonizers sought to eliminate them in order to weaken indigenous societies. This persecution took many forms, including forced assimilation. Two-spirit people were often among the first indigenous individuals sent to residential schools, where they were forced to conform to Western gender norms and Christian beliefs. Violence and erasure. Many two-spirit individuals were brutally punished or even killed for expressing their identities. Imposition of heteronormative structures. Colonizers imposed strict male and female gender roles, undermining Indigenous understandings of gender fluidity and sacred identities. As a result, the rich traditions surrounding Two-Spirit people were deeply suppressed, and many Indigenous communities were forced to abandon or hide these cultural beliefs for survival. This suppression took away the rights of Two-Spirit people, more specifically their right to exist in their truest form. Taking away Two-Spirit people's right to express themselves did not erase them as the colonizers had hoped. Despite centuries of colonization, Two-Spirit individuals have continued to resist Western ideology and reclaim their identities. However, the legacy of colonization, including homophobia, transphobia, and gender discrimination, has deeply affected how Two-Spirit people are treated today. This legacy of colonization is distorted because the majority of historical texts are written by colonizers. This can make for an extremely biased understanding of Two-Spirit people and Native communities as a whole. As Dean Blue from the Upper Sioux community said, "Again, you see, as I keep saying, every time you flip a coin, you see a different side. The greater population, all they know is their side of the story. It is written by white folks. None of it is ever written by Dakota. And so therefore, they have gratis in regards to how they want to write it. And so therefore, 90% of it is inaccurate." Oh, I shouldn't say it that way. But there are two sides. All these things that are considered to be historical were never participated in by the Dakota. The fight to restore respect and recognition for Two-Spirit individuals has been challenging, but there have been significant milestones in recent history. In 1990, during the 3rd Annual Intertribal Native American First Nations Gay and Lesbian American Conference in Winnipeg, Elder Myra Lamoureux introduced the term Two-Spirit as a way to reclaim and unite various Indigenous gender identities under one term. This name is a translation of the Anishinaabe phrase Nishmanadoweg, meaning two spirits. Making an umbrella term was another way for Two-Spirit people to reclaim their rights. For many years, a term that anthropologists used for Two-Spirit was beric. This term is derived from a French word meaning slave. When Two-Spirit people told the world that they did not want to be called beric anymore and that they had a new term, it forced non-native anthropologists to recognize the power their work had on native Two-Spirit populations. Since then, the Two-Spirit movement has continued to grow, advocating for the restoration of Indigenous traditions, the rights of Two-Spirit individuals, and the recognition their roles in both historical and contemporary Indigenous communities. The Two-Spirit identity is a powerful testament to Indigenous resilience, culture, and spirituality. Being openly Two-Spirit is an act of decolonization. While colonization attempted to erase the presence and significance of Two-Spirit people, they continued to thrive and reclaim their rightful place within their communities. Recognizing and respecting the Two-Spirit identity is essential in honoring Indigenous traditions and histories. Moving forward, it is crucial to support Two-Spirit individuals in their fight for visibility, respect, and equal rights within both Indigenous and broader society.